Hi, welcome to Steve Chats Wrestling, hashtag SCW, the wrestling channel here on youtube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video subscriber right now. Leaving the comments in the comment section, like and share the video as well. Lucha Underground Season 3, Episode 11 is what we're looking forward to for Lucha Underground fans, Aztec Warfare 3. This is a quick review video for you right here. I'm a little bit late putting the video on, but it's good. You know, I've finally seen Aztec Warfare 3, and it was a great match, and I want to give my little take on it. I thought it was great as well, the storylines that we used for this. It was like an old school Royal Rumble match here, the way that they kind of wrote this together. They tried using elements of comedy as well as some real serious storylines, and there's a lot of progression going forward from the match. So particularly for me, I'm a fan of this match. I think it was really, really good. We see the start off of the show where Johnny Mundo was meant to be number 12, and he was gloating how even though he's gifted the Gods Champion, which means you can cash in at any point to have a championship match the next week. He said that he was going to be the first guy to hold the Gift of the Gods belt and the Lucha Underground Championship, so he would have a safety net if he ever lost the match, but ever lost the belt, sorry. But he said that if he didn't win by some miracle, that he would actually cash in Gift of the Gods Championship the following week. But you see, Derek Cueto seemed like he didn't seem to appreciate the cockiness of Johnny Mundo, so he changed his number from number 12. He ripped the card in half, a piece of paper, and said, "You're now number 2." So he was number 2. So we see Matanza Cueto was number 1. Of course, the storyline for him was the dominant champion, undefeated, had won Aztec Warfare 2, and was going to go through every single competitor on the roster and prove his dominance the whole way through. Johnny Mundo then is called as number 2, replacing Sexy Star, so she ended up with his number 12. Other key numbers in the match that I would say, we look at number 3, which was Son of Havoc. We look at number 5, which was Pentagon Dark, which I think was a surprising number to see him so early in the match. A lot of the big guys came in quite early. We see Rey Mysterio at number 8. Of course, Sexy Star was number 12. And yeah, we look at the Mac, who was, I believe, number 16 in the match as well. We did see, of course, Johnny Mundo get the Worldwide Underground. We see that PJ Black came in at number 6 and Jack Evans came in at number 11. For number 20, for those wondering, it was Drago. So those are some of the big numbers that came in through the match. And we see, you know, it was pretty good. There was not a lot of eliminations at the start of the match, and we see, I think a lot of the people that came in quite early in the match were the big sort of people that were going to survive a lot of the match. And we see a lot of the joke people come in. So we see Famous B come in. We see Joey Ryan come in. Joey Ryan hilariously trying to put himself handcuffed. He was number 17, if I'm not mistaken, to the guardrail, and he handcuffed himself. So but I can't be pinned in the ring. I mean, the only way you can be eliminated in this style match is by pinfall or submission. There's no throwing off the top rope like a Royal Rumble, and it's anything goes. So there are tables, there are everything. Mil Muertes, who was number 18, come out and just completely ripped that off, and yeah, some pretty cool moments. So I mean, going through the match, we see Pentagon Dark was eliminated when Black Lotus came in, and she had 3 other women join her, and we just see a big attack kind of on Pentagon Dark, and it seems that there's a progression with that going forward. What is going to be the motive here? I mean, Black Lotus, she did have the arm break at the Ultimate Lucha Dos, if I'm not mistaken. So that was kind of a cool moment in the match to see where that's going to be going forward. We see as well that the Monster Matanza made the final 6, but was beaten for the first time ever. Everyone hitting their finishing moves on there, and Rey Mysterio was the guy to actually hit the finishing move in that actually got the 1, 2, 3. We see then Matanza destroy Rey Mysterio after the match, which means clearly there's going to be a program going forward with these two afterwards. Yeah, so it was pretty cool that. And we look then to the final 4. I mean, we see that the Worldwide Underground with Jack Evans and PJ Black were eliminated, but they came back into the match to try and take out Sexy Star. That didn't last too long. They were taken out once again. With the Mac was in the final 3, which was kind of cool. We see the final 3 being Sexy Star, the Mac, and Mil Muertes after Johnny Mundo was eliminated by Sexy Star. So, I mean, clearly the Gift of the Gods Championship will be defended in some form, perhaps next week against the winner of Aztec Warfare 3. We see then the Mac eliminated next, and which left us then with the final 2, which was Mil Muertes and Sexy Star. Now, surprisingly, Sexy Star actually came out the victor of the match. Now, a couple of table spots moved in there where Mil Muertes went through a table missing a spear, and then actually went through a table when he was going to hit the flatliner off the top rope to Sexy Star, followed by the double stomp off the top rope, and we see that Sexy Star picks up the victory. Now, for me, I'm going to say my quick opinion on this, because this is the main reason why I've done the video. It's taken us a few minutes to get there, but you know, we said that Hell in a Cell revolutionized women's wrestling. We see Charlotte and Sasha Banks actually main eventing a WWE pay-per-view. Now we have a female who's actually representing an entire company. Women face men in Lucha Underground. They don't have a women's championship and a men's championship. It's the championship, and Sexy Star, the female, is ahead of all the men in the promotion. She is the champion, which I think is a big move. It's a bold and brave move. Do I actually look at it as a full believable move, particularly beating Mil Muertes? No, I don't. I'm going to have to be brutally honest with that. I don't see that as fully creditable. But what I would turn around and say is that I am a big fan of the idea. I wish she'd beaten somebody else in the final two. That's all I would say is my negative, really, is the fact Mil Muertes, he's a really big dude. If you haven't seen Lucha Underground and you're watching this for the first time with just some talk of the rest of the names, do Google these people, because you can see the difference in size and stuff, and I just think that didn't look believable. But apart from that, I would turn around and say that it was an amazing revolutionary move that they've gone with. Sexy Star becoming the Lucha Underground champion. It looks like then that maybe going forward she'll be facing Johnny Mundo, which will be really exciting as well. I mean, we've had the match as well for the Gift of the Gods title, but now for the Lucha Underground Championship would make it even more exciting. And Sexy Star then has got the one up on Johnny Mundo. I mean, Sexy Star has the heart, and we see, of course, as Matt Striker said, the narcissism goes to Johnny Mundo. So it will be a very interesting match when that takes place. Will that be next week on episode 12? We'll have to wait and see. But as for an Aztec Warfare 3, it was an amazing match. Storylines going all through that kept you gripped. So much it's kept me talking for nearly 7 minutes on this, on a review, which I thought would only be a couple minutes long. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes next. Lucha Underground continues to be the most exciting show to watch on a weekly basis. I love the series form. I love the format of how it's done. I love the temple. I love the believers. Everything about it. Lucha Underground for me is the most exciting wrestling company to watch right now, and hopefully it will only get bigger and better as it goes along. But yeah, do check out Aztec Warfare 3 for yourself if you haven't already, and Sexy Star the victor. I'm sorry that if you haven't seen it and you're checking this out, because it's technically a spoiler, but no, an amazing match and revolutionising women's wrestling once again. Be interesting to see where it goes forward from here. A female actually topping an entire wrestling company, I think, is a great move going forward, and I just wish it was against someone different. But hey, I'm repeating myself, I'm very happy that Sexy Star is there, and she's been there from the beginning as well in Lucha Underground, and it seems they're rewarding the people that were there from the very start. They're going back to the top of the card where they weren't always there in the second season, so it's good to see that. Johnny Mundo as well, back at the top of the card where he should be when he was there from day one. So there we go, that's my Lucha Underground review for you there. That's episode 11 of season 3, Sexy Star winning Aztec Warfare 3. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like the Lucha Underground reviews, then tell me about it, because then I will do them every week. I did one at the start of the season. I really wanted to do one for Aztec Warfare, and I would like to know your feelings, and like and share the video as well. You've been watching Steve Chats Wrestling, hashtag SCW the Wrestling Channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.